Hello everybody, welcome back. This is episode number 16 of the Amber Army YouTube Retro Championship Manager 3 series with Aston Villa. We had ended with a very disappointing episode, and now we're back at home now. We're going to have a little look at who we're going to be playing in this episode. Those are the three games we got. Obviously we crashed out the FA Cup in a heartbreaking fashion. We've got two winnable home games now to get us back on track, and then we play against Leeds. So the way it works out, there's 1, 2, 3 more episodes until the end of the season. So as I said, heartbreak to crash out the FA Cup like that, but at least we know now we got our running for the end of the season now. So without further ado, let's kick off the first game against Middlesbrough at home. Okay, yeah, so before we start this game, to show you a new signing that I've made, another youngster, but as you can see there's a lot of potential in this one. If we get his shooting up, he's got the off the ball, the 20, flares 20, he's fast, he can dribble. He could be a good player for us, this one could, his technique's 18. The only thing is he's a very weak player, but I'd imagine stuff like that will come with age. But he could be a very useful forward for us. He's injured at the moment, as luck would have it, he got a little injury. But I say he's back. He should hopefully be back by the time the episode ends, and hopefully we can see if we can get him off the bench in a game. Okay, so we're about to kick this game off. I'd better change the captain. For some reason I put Mark Smith as captain, not Gareth Southgate. We better change that immediately. So as you can see, we got Smith playing right back. Chalice have got to play centre back, because pretty much he's the only 4 fit defenders. Uguagiog's on the bench, but he's only on 90%. He's on light training at the moment, so he's kind of a desperate sort of situation to bring him on. Lee Hendry and O'Neill are going to be on the bench with Byfield, but I've given the start to Merson. Felt we were playing well with Merson and Shaw in the centre midfield, so I'm thinking about going back to that. Tevenet is also back. Let's kick the game off. We could really do with opening this episode with a win. Okay, so with the series so far, there's been a lot of things to be happy with, there's a lot of things to be disappointed with. But I think overall, if we can finish in the top 7, I think we've got to be happy with that. But we've certainly got to build on it though. Because wherever we finish, that's where we're setting the bar. Obviously beat next time around. Oh, I hit the bar, you bugger. Gutting. That'll do. Missed the target as much as you want, son. Robinson running up from left back, almost getting in on the goal scoring there. Oh, could do without having Southgate on a yellow. So the first half hour, we've had some chances looking at this, but we need to start scoring some goals, because they're mucking in with the odd chance here and there. In fact, anybody would say that they're somewhat edging this at the moment, but we need our big players to come big, like Lovenkrands. Approaching the end of the first half. Can we go in a goal up? Doesn't look likely. Nope. Oh wait. I say don't let them go in a goal up. We can't have that. Bloody hell. Alright, so we've had a couple on target. They've had 5 attempts and not got any on target. They can keep doing that as much as they want. But we do need to start. We do need to score a goal quickly. This is that kind of game that they'll just bloody pinch it somehow. Schwarzer, he's a bugger to get past on this game. One of the things I do remember is Schwarzer makes a save, or great save from Schwarzer every time we play against him. Looking roughly around about time to start thinking about making a sub. Let's go for it now. Pretty end to end, isn't it? Right now, got to make the change up front. Down Byfield. That'll do for now. Okay, I'll probably make a double sub now. Try and see if we can swing the game in our favour. Thought they were going to do it then. Lovenkrands is having a good game, so we don't want to take him off. I know Keith O'Neill's a left winger, but sometimes they do well on the other side. I give Merson a rest now and put Hendry in his place, and let's see how those changes affect the rest of this game. Pallister's sent off. Maybe we may have a chance. Oh, frickin' Schwarzer again. Twat. Oh, we've got to get another chance or two. Come on, please. Nil-nil. Yeah. Absolute crap start, to be honest with you. Should have won that game. Mills were just below us. At least we didn't allow them to go above us, because at the moment they're the only realistic looking team that's actually going to finish above us. I don't think we're going to catch Chelsea, to be honest. So, well, without further ado, let's get on to the next. Okay then guys, here we go. Second game of the episode. Funny enough, playing against Hedman. As I said in the last episode, Schwarzer and Hedman are the two. But looking at that, as you can see, the defence is back to normal. Chalice on the left, Watson on the right, Southgate and Eggiog, so they're all back to fitness. I've dropped Quaylar for Byfield. I think Quaylar's on a bit of a goal-scoring drought. Jamie Shaw is suspended, so I've put Seth Johnson in to play alongside Paul Merson, who I felt made a decent contribution in the last game, so I thought I'd stick with him. So let's kick this game off. Nice early goal to settle the nerves. Go on and score another 2 or 3. A nice comfortable win to set us up for our away game. Yes, get in there. As I said, a nice early goal. And Tevenant, he was on a bit of a scoring drought himself, but he's the one who's been scoring the goals a bit more often than Quaylar. Could have done with Byfield scoring a goal. Paul Merson, bringing the veteran back into the team, has done us some good. And now we have a nice 2-0 lead. As I said, the nerves are settled. We've just got to keep control of the game, and we'll see this out for a win, a much needed win. Yes, as I said, a goal for Byfield would do him the world of good. Do us the world of good. Good to have someone scoring goals. I think we're looking like Codymore's Aston Villa career could be coming to an end because of the young Finnish forward that we brought in. So far, so very good. I think the priority position has got to be a strong central midfielder for the summer when we get our money to spend. I mean, Merson's great, but by the end of the season, he would have aged. Well, I always go by seasons, so every time a player ages by a season when they're in their 30s, I always think they decline somewhat. There's only a few exceptions on that. But Merson's doing well. He's 31. I think we can get a couple of seasons out of him, but looking at it, I don't think he's going to be a first teamer. He'll be coming off the bench, if anything. But we've got to bleed our youngsters through. We've got to get them playing together. But for now, we just need the results, and Merson's helping us get them. So we're getting close to the hour mark now with 3 goals up. We're cruising at the moment. We barely even need to play. As long as we can keep control of the ball and don't give them chances, we'll see this out for, as I said, a much needed win. So that's the hour mark. I think that's about a point where we can look to rest someone. So Tevenant could do with a rest. Quayla, given the opportunity. O'Neill on the right. I know he's left, but he tends to do okay on the right. Yeah, so there we go. 3-0 up, cruising. Could have been 4 then, unlucky. Tell you something, if Quayla can get a goal in this, that's a right headache for me for the next game. Who do I play up front? Oh, he put it well wide. If he doesn't score, that's pretty much made my mind up in the next one. And so there we go. Oh no. Don't lose the clean sheet now, guys. Good defending, there we go. We see it 8, a much needed win, a nice comfortable 3-0. Still in 7th, we're not really climbing, we're still 5 points behind 6th. So the top 6 may be completely out of our reach, but we should hopefully finish in the top 7. Middlesbrough, close to us with the game in hand, means that they can go within a point of us if they win it. And then Coventry, that was an important win against Coventry because that could have meant that they could have closed in on us if they'd beaten us. So the final game of the episode is going to be away at Leeds. That's going to be a toughie, a real toughie. So let's get to it. Okay, so here we are, the final game of the episode. Sticking with Merson in the centre mid, and Seth Johnson, they had a good game last time around. Tevenant and Byfield start up front. Watson's out, so Schumacher goes in at right back, putting Mark Smith on the bench. O'Callaghan makes the bench. Keith O'Neill and Taino, I think that's how you pronounce it, Taino. He's going to be Tainio, that's what I'm going to call him. His name's Tainio. He's going to hopefully make an appearance off the bench. So let's kick the game off. A victory in this game would be revenge for the UEFA Cup, and at the same time would set us up for an assault on the top 6. But it's going to be a tall old order because Leeds are one of the better teams in the Premier League on this game. Don't win at Elland Road much on this, no matter who you are. A draw would be a satisfactory result for me. But to be honest, we have got our centre-back pairing with Bosnich in goal. So we're not getting much of a look in on the chances, but they're not getting great chances at the moment. We're holding our own. Oh, Southgate. Obviously Southgate started that winning run for us. What a player he's been this season. So they're making chances now, Leeds. Glad to go in for half time now. Yeah, so we go in half time. It's 0-0, but Leeds the better of the two teams, unfortunately. Let's see if the second half brings anything more from us. Oh, Merson. Starting to make it a little bit more in the second half now. Ooh, we hit the Aston Villa. Leeds hit the post then. Tevenet could have had a chance then. Take off Byfield, and Tainio was going to get his first appearance for us, make his debut. See if he can make a difference for us. Oh, he had a chance, didn't he, the young lad there. Unlucky. So let's make our final subs now. Be no point. Click that on the 82nd minute. Right, so Joe Chim to come off for O'Neill. I think Merson for O'Callaghan, and I think that'll do just nicely. Yeah, to see that 8 at 0-0, we got to see that as a decent result in a game which we would otherwise expect nothing in. We've managed to come away with a point. The only thing is Middlesbrough won, but Coventry did lose, so Middlesbrough are very much on our heels, but they're still 3 points behind, and they're now on even games, so that's not so bad. Like I say, 2 episodes left, 6 games, 2 episodes to see this season 8. I think we've had a great season so far, winning half of our Premier League games, only losing 9. I think we can look at that and be pretty damn proud of it. Only thing is the goal scoring. As you can see, we've only scored 39 goals all season. And considering some of those games we've actually won by pretty decent margins, so some games we've fallen completely short on. But the defence is there. As long as we keep that defensive four together and the goalkeeper, build on the midfield and get the odd attacker in, I think we're going to do just fine, and we're going to start hitting this end of the table that bit harder. But anyway, guys, it's been great having you again. Thanks all for keeping up with the series. Hope you're still enjoying it. And yep, 2 episodes left to conclude our first season. So keep up with it, guys. I hope you're all enjoying it, and I hope you enjoy it further still. Thanks very much, and until the next time, it's cheerio for now.